Today, I want to explore those three questions that we ask ourselves all the time. Why did I do that? Why do I feel this way? And why did I say that? Well, first of all, let's look at this. What is a prison? A prison is a place where you're told what to eat, what to wear, when to get up, when to go to sleep. You're told who you can associate with. Your life is controlled. Now, let's look at childhood. In childhood, we are told what to eat, what to wear, when we can go, when to come home. We are limited. And it's for our own safety. It's for our own shelter. We're immature. We need guidance. But what happens when that control is so strict or there is no control at all? That's the concept I want to talk about today. I'm going to talk about myself. In my mind, my childhood, I felt very controlled. I felt very limited. I felt like I didn't have a voice. I felt like I was not allowed to express my feelings. They were shut down. My parents were not mean. I was safe, but I felt like we were very, very controlled. We had to create a certain image. We didn't have a lot of company coming over. My stepfather had a lot of issues about control and ego and insecurity. My mother was depressed a lot and not emotionally connected in a way that we felt a lot of warmth. But we had basically a good childhood. You don't realize it until you leave. You say, oh, wait a minute. When you don't get to go in other people's houses and you're limited, you think that what's happening in your household is normal. And then you grow up and you realize, in my case, like, why do I want so much independence? Why am I impulsive sometimes? Why do I think like, yes, I'm free and I can do the hell what I want to do? Where did I get that from? Why is it that I felt like there were times if I buy some shoes, that's what I want to buy? Why is it I had to pay the consequences for being impulsive and not making responsible choices? So as I looked over my life and I began to evolve and I began to grow and I began to tell myself the truth and I became aware of the repercussions and the consequences of going too far and not knowing that you have to be responsible. I think that we have these two voices. There's the child on my shoulder that says, I want what I want. And then there's the parent that says, stop it, drink your water, go to bed, do your paperwork, save your money. You don't need to buy that. And so sometimes we struggle between those two voices. And so what I found is as I began to reparent myself and I began to modulate and regulate that sense of, yes, I'm free, I'm out of prison, I can do what I want, I began to realize that you got to be smart. You can't just go all willy-nilly and do whatever the hell you want to do. You have to listen and you have to reparent yourself. And many of us like, yay, I'm out of prison, or I'm out of this relationship, or I'm out of this job that I hated, or I'm free of, the restraints of my childhood that they wanted me to choose a career. They wanted me to dress a certain way. They wanted me to go to this church. They wanted me to live here, or they wanted me, to have a certain image. And when you realize that you can break the spell, and now it's time to reimagine your own life, and know that it's not going to be perfect because parents are not perfect. I'm a parent. I know I wasn't perfect. But when we know that we're doing things out of love, we don't get mad at ourselves. And I'm certainly not holding grudges against my parents. They're not here any longer. But when you're a child, you don't understand why you can't have your way. And if you don't process that information as you get older and you don't have the proper guidance and the proper counseling to help you to understand the dynamics that are happening, you could really find yourself in some, very miserable situations. The control and the limitations that we as parents put on our children could be very extreme, or there could be no control, no limitation whatsoever. And that type of dysfunction is going to create a life where you have to one day sit down and say, what the hell am I doing? Why am I thinking that? Why am I saying that? Why am I feeling like that? This is something that I have been able to unlock for some of my clients. And recently, one of my life coaching clients You know, she had that aha moment. She woke up and she said, oh my God, no wonder I needed this time with you. Because so often my life coaching clients come to me thinking they want one thing, but then after I do some excavation and we get to the root, we find out it's something that happened in their past. It could be experiencing rape, abandonment, a dysfunctional family that had addiction or violence or abuse, or there were secrets. Those type of things are a stage that sets the tone for your adult life. And it bleeds into your relationship. It bleeds into your finances, into your career. If you don't take the time to figure out, why do I think what I'm thinking? Why do I act the way I'm acting? And why do I say what I say? Why am I making these choices? Why am I so impulsive? Why am I angry? Why do I procrastinate? Why do I keep choosing the wrong people? Why do I walk around with a chip on my shoulder? Why do I wall up and I don't trust people? Why? There's a reason. And I want to share with you what I do in my life coaching. I call it a live autopsy. You see, the word autopsy comes, I believe it's Latin or Greek, but it means to see. So when a person dies and they do an autopsy, they're opening the person up to see what was the cause of death. That's an autopsy. So what I do in my coaching and life counseling is to open you up to find out what is killing you, to open you up and find out what is causing the blockages, to open you up and find out why you are sabotaging your happiness, your joy, your marriage, your financial security. I open you up to figure out what is causing you to feel like you have no life, or that you cannot breathe, that you feel suffocated. What is it that is causing you to be stiff and hard? What is it that is stealing your joy and your happiness and your destiny? This is why I'm called the self-esteem doctor, because I believe that I do open heart surgery to find out how we can get that blood flowing again, to get you on a track where you are becoming whole, on a track where you're becoming aware of why you do the things you do, why you think the things you think, why you feel the way you feel. It's not about attacking. It's not about criticizing. It's not about judgment. It's about opening up the heart so the heart can have life. I call it a live autopsy. I would love to have an opportunity to share my style of life coaching and counseling with you or someone that you care about. Won't you share this video message with those that you care about? I do this with individuals one-on-one, or I do it with couples, and I'm also doing it with the family. I promise you that you will experience some results. I'm so excited about my recent client who had that aha moment, and she was like, oh my God, now I see that I was so controlled, and my parents had these expectations of me, and I wanted to make them happy, because as a child, we need shelter, we need food, we want to be safe, we want to have Christmas presents and birthday presents, we want hugs. And so what we do is we shut down our free will, because we are in an environment that is designed to protect us and to keep us safe and to guide us. But when that environment becomes a prison where you are denied anything about yourself, or it's just nothing at all, no control, no regulation, either way, you're going to find yourself as an adult having some issues to deal with. Through the live autopsy, I'm able to open up the heart and find out where the poison is, where those toxic thoughts are of I'm not enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not handsome enough, I didn't get the right grades, I don't have the right career, I didn't choose the right mate. All of those feelings of low self-esteem create a poison in your soul and in your spirit. I hope I'll hear from you soon. I look forward to sharing more video messages that will help you to be what I call rejuvenated. That's right. Put my stamp on it and say, I help others. I know I was born for this. I'm excited about the opportunities to speak at conferences. I'm excited about my Sunday weekly sessions that I do at 3 o'clock Pacific time. I'm excited about getting my books in your hands. I'm excited about helping you with your live autopsy to figure out what it is that is killing you, that is blocking your joy, your peace, your self-esteem, your destiny. God bless you, and stay in the light.